Oh my! Hello, children. Welcome back to the Standard podcast. It feels like it's been ages since we've actually done a formal random podcast. Holy shit. Today is one of 3 of the August podcasts that I'm gonna attempt to do. I say attempt because, you know, with me, it's either I do it or I don't. But this is one of the 3 videos that I wanted to get out in August before school started. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Today we are talking about... This isn't really something that I think needs to be spoken about because I'm pretty sure we all have faith in Marvel. But we're going to be talking about basically what I think really needs to be the focus of the MCU. Well, not I don't want to be selfish. Of course I have my companions with me, because why wouldn't I? I have Eric, as usual. I have Kevin, as usual. And for the first time, who I've tried to get forever, but he doesn't want to fucking join until now, my best friend, Miguel.
I got force. Oh, hey guys, I'm here.
So I have, and Elijah's coming soon, I think, hopefully. We're gonna assume that he's gonna come, we'll see. But I got my boys, I got the experts. I'm gonna throw out my ideas and they're gonna piggyback off of it. It's gonna be great. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. So, as we all know, Phase 4 has a lot of things. Realistically, we should have seen some of those things already. Black Widow. Me and Kevin should have already had a review for Black Widow already, but, you know. So, we still have to see what happens with Black Widow. But honestly, if you ask me, I don't think Black Widow's gonna have that big of an impact. I know everybody's saying, oh, well, the Black Widows are gonna lead S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers. No, I just don't think that that's a big thing to worry about right now. My first thing that I think is gonna be the big, like, leading point of the MCU is WandaVision. The Disney Plus show, WandaVision. WandaVision, in my eyes, is going to be the start of the future of the MCU for me. I firmly believe that Wanda is going to lose her mind over the fact that Vision is dead. I think every episode of that will provide an alternate reality, and I talked about this a while back. It's going to provide an alternate reality in which Wanda is going to view how her life with Vision could have been. And obviously it didn't pan out, because, you know, my boy Thanos needed that stone, so... and this is gonna tie into Doctor Strange because I actually believe that Scarlet Witch is gonna be the villain. I don't think it's gonna be a random comic book villain. I firmly believe that Wanda will be the Vision of the Vision. I firmly believe that Wanda is gonna be the villain of Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness. What do you guys think of that? Yes, we started, Nimrod.
Oh.
Nice.
So I can see that happening.
Wait, I
because being that, like how you were saying, she might be going insane and having all these visions, no pun intended, or thoughts of how her life would have been with Vision. And she goes insane, and then for Doctor Strange, she's like has gone too into, like, let's just say the dark side type of, you know, thought that she's over here fucking up reality because she wants to bend reality. Yes, in a way. So basically doing like a Phoenix-ish move with Wanda.
Only, you know, if Marvel did a Phoenix-esque, you know, storyline, you know, it wouldn't be absolutely atrocious. Dark Phoenix, Last Stand. Oh my god, that cold. Oh. But yeah, I can totally see that. Kevin, what do you think of my theory?
I mean, they already confirmed that those two are gonna be tied up, right? With WandaVision and Doctor Strange, I think. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be something that's. I feel like those two are really what's going to set the tone for the MCU going forward, especially with what they've been saying about Doctor Strange so far.
Speaking of Doctor Strange, this leads into my next big,
Wait, sorry, hold up.
Go ahead.
But I was just thinking, right? So you see how they're setting up like, oh, Wanda's gonna help Doctor Strange, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if Wanda and Doctor Strange team up to take down Wanda from a different universe?
I would not mind that.
Or is the Wanda we know, but Doctor Strange has help from another WandaVision? I mean, think of WandaVision. From another Wanda to help him defeat her?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, nobody knows you the best besides you. So,
I could see something like that. That would actually be pretty fun if you ask me, having different versions. See, this goes into my next point, but I could see something like that. You know, like her losing her mind and then he has to seek help from another dimension of Scarlet Witch. I don't know. But that we don't know what's gonna happen. All we know is that Doctor Strange is being directed by Sam Raimi and it's gonna be a horror-esque superhero movie, which realistically they're saying it's gonna be a horror movie. We know it's not gonna be a horror movie.
your own shit might
Or maybe
pass
horror
watching it,
elements.
then
Or horror elements, whatever. Even them saying horror elements, what does that really mean? So, with Doctor Strange, we gotta wait and see.
What if by the end of WandaVision, at the last episode, they show that she's trapped in one of the multiverses, and Doctor Strange gotta get her ass out in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be lame. If he gotta get her out, that would look like, oh, I gotta rescue this woman.
Yeah, that's. Nah, I don't want that, cause we both know, or all four of us know, and I've been saying this since Endgame. I sound like a broken record. I don't care. Scarlet Witch could have killed Thanos with her bare hands, bro. She didn't need all the Avengers. She could have killed.
Scarlet Witch has to be like the deadliest Avenger alive, bro.
It's the truth. Everyone sleeps
guys,
on her.
don't forget, it's Captain Marvel.
I will slap you. That's the end of the podcast. Good night. That's the end of the podcast. No. It's garbage. Why are you gonna watch it? Don't bother, dude. It's trash. It is trash. It is not, bro, Eric. It has no relevance on anything, bro. You know what it does? It creates plot holes. That's what it does.
So, like, I'm here to die.
Ooh, you lagging a little bit, my boy. Say
He
that
lost
again?
it to somebody he trusted. I said, at least we know how Fury lost his eye. He lost it to somebody he trusted.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm not gonna get into the story of when me and Miguel went to see the movie, bro. I swear to, I almost committed murder, bro. Moving on, bro. I don't want to talk about Captain Marvel, bro. That's for another video. I'm not talking about Captain Marvel right now. Look at you clowns. Got me steering off of my own podcast. What is this? Moving on, bro. I can't stand you clowns. I can't stand you. I can't stand. What the fuck am I living in? Moving on. Kang the Conqueror. This is the thing that I am very excited for. Everyone, as soon as they announced the Fox Marvel deal, oh, Galactus! Shut up. Stop it, bro.
I mean, that sounds like the most obvious one.
It is the obvious one.
I said if we do Galactus, we need to do Silver Surfer and the Fantastic Four.
Let me finish. Galactus is the obvious choice. But the obvious choice is not always the right choice. Galactus does not need to happen right now. It is way too soon. Way too soon. And it is because... Oh, say what you was gonna say, Eric.
I was gonna say, I think Galactus would be a good plot for, like, you know, once they decide to be like, alright, we're gonna make these last few Marvel movies and then that's it.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's too soon because, like Eric was alluding to, we haven't introduced X-Men and we haven't introduced Fantastic Four. And I know, oh, the X-Men don't really factor into Galactus. Bullshit. You are not gonna do Galactus without having every single fucking Avenger physically possible. I'm
Every
sorry.
Avenger, every team, every superhuman mutant person available.
It is not possible. I'm sorry. So with that said, let me get my thoughts out on Kang the Conqueror. I think the events of Doctor Strange will one way or another lead to Kang being introduced into the MCU. I firmly believe Kang the Conqueror will be the next big bad in the MCU, which is not a bad thing.
Talking about that, people were saying that, you know how they're talking about Fantastic Fours, right? And stuff. There've been rumors saying that they will introduce them in Ant-Man 3, supposedly, and that the Quantum City that we saw, supposedly they're the ones living there with other people, and that the person who trapped them there was Kane, the Conqueror. Being that Kane is also related to Richard, so people are like, that's like a rumor that's been floating around, like,
I'm gonna keep
and
it
it's
as
gonna help them
stack.
came out, because people who stay in the Quantum City.
Wait. Get out. No, that is, no, that's the end. That's the end. That is definitely the end of the podcast. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. I can't believe, oh my god. What, bro, I brought you on here for a reason, bro. You making me look bad, bro. What is wrong with you?
I know other things, just not him.
You making me look bad. Kane the Conqueror is somebody who basically messes with different dimensions and multiverses. He basically he looks at the multiverses like, ooh, let me just. That's basically what he does.
Damn.
So, so if they do introduce the Fantastic Four, right? And Ant-Man 3, right? They burn that miles like, oh, we've been trapped, we developed these abilities like this girl's mother, Janet, like she developed, you know, those weird abilities from being there for many years. So what if they've been there for so many years that they developed those abilities: stretch, visibility, flame, rock.
I got abilities from being in there. So
Yeah.
to be honest.
So people are saying that. You see how you just mentioned a few minutes ago that he fucks with dimensions and time and all that? That could be a way that they could probably introduce the X-Men into the MCU somehow with his help. Like, he just wants to start fucking up shit and boom. Now the X-Men is part of the main Marvel universe, which supposedly is 616. Yeah, so now they're part of that. Then eventually we'll get maybe part of the Ultimate Universe mixed into it. Like, I could see that being a thing and being like, and it will mess up with everybody. It'll mess with Cap, because now you'll see an old Cap. You'll see Sam and Winter Soldier, and then you see this Cap from a different universe coming, and that could be very interesting.
He literally, I hope you guys know, he literally mind read what was on my laptop and just told it to me.
Wait, I did?
That's pretty much what I had for this section. The only thing I need to add is that this could lead to them explaining how Jane becomes Thor, which I am okay with, because I would prefer that than them trying to explain how she gets cancer and the whole hammer shit. That's, no.
Bro, honestly, I would be so upset if she just walked up to Mjolnir and just picked it up.
Can you imagine? Okay. Can you imagine that after credit scene? Oh my god!
At this point, Mjolnir, anybody can pick it up at this point.
No, you see, like, Captain America picked it up. It was special.
Mjolnir is something completely different.
No. This is the thing, though. Like, Mjolnir is supposed to be a thing that only the worthy one should pick it up. Okay, Odin, we understand. He's the one that basically put the spell on it, right?
Yeah.
I can understand that. Thor, okay. Then Vision, okay, surprising. Wow, amazing. And then
I
out of
think it's just
nowhere,
because,
Cap
honestly,
again. I'm like, wait, at this point, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it feels like way too many people are worthy. It should only be a short, like it should be a small number of people.
Yeah,
Even though
but
it is, but
I
I feel
don't
like it should
think
be smaller.
when Jane picks up the hammer, it's not gonna be because she's worthy. Maybe they do in in Ragnarok, Love and Thunder that maybe Thor isn't worthy at all. Maybe it's just Jane that's worthy instead of Thor, and Thor still has lightning powers or some shit.
I mean, you see, that's the
I mean,
thing,
he
right?
got Stormbreaker. He'll be funny.
This is what,
No,
right?
no, Kevin. But what I'm saying is, I'm saying he's not worthy of anything, like at all.
Yeah, but he didn't have to be worthy to use Stormbreaker.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stormbreaker doesn't got the spell though.
So then why the
wouldn't
fuck
that
was
mean
everybody
people
having a
just-
hissy fit when Groot lifted Stormbreaker? Everyone was like, oh, how was he able to lift Stormbreaker? He
It's
wasn't
literally
worthy.
made from him. It's made
Stormbreaker
from
does not got the spell though. So in other
Anyways.
words, anybody should be able to pick.
Bro, I
Stormbreaker.
remember everybody coming out of Infinity War. Oh, why was Groot able to lift Mjolnir? Or, I mean, Stormbreaker. That was bullshit. First of all, why do you care?
feel like
It was
Stormbreaker
still...
is literally not made from
I feel like
Mjolnir.
people forgot that in the first Thor movie, it was Odin who put that spell that said anyone who's worthy. There was no one to put that kind of shit in Stormbreaker, so anybody could have picked it up.
I don't know. People are dumb.
And even if you had to be worthy, I'm sure Groot is more than worthy to pick up Stormbreaker.
I mean,
Imagine
technically,
if
he
Hulk-
should be worthy. He made the handle. Just saying.
I can imagine if
But the real question is the elevator. Is it worth it?
Shut up.
That's the real question.
Shut up. Oh my god.
Yo, but like, this brings up a good question, right?
Yeah.
What is like worthy to you? Like, what is that? What would that mean to you?
Like Cap, the fact that he told Iron Man what happened to his parents and then he was worthy.
So being an honest person.
Being
What?
honest,
Oh,
not having
yeah.
not hiding secrets from people that you're love, like the people that you love and stuff.
But then wouldn't a character like Spider-Man be able to pick it up?
Not really, cause he's over here hiding who he is.
And for the record, let's just throw in the fact that in Far From Home he almost killed this kid with the glasses by accident.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to start throwing out excuses, but I'm just saying, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Spider-Man will be
I
worthy.
mean, he's clearly not worthy because when he got it thrown at him, he like flew with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, it's like simple thing. Like you hide who you are from people that you love. That's also a way that you're not worthy, cause you're hiding that guilt. Like, what if something happens, but like you just got that guilt? It's like Cap. That's a good example.
Yeah, but Peter hides his identity for a reason. He doesn't want his enemies to come after.
Yeah,
his
well,
honest stuff.
I think
And
he's
not like
kind
it
of
matters.
screwed.
Not like it matters.
It don't matter at this point, bro. Which that
That's why
leads me. Oh man, this is working out so perfect. This leads into my next section. Spider-Man and the Sinister Six. Don't hold the pitchforks, please hold the pitchforks
I
and
want
the
that.
torches.
Because
please.
Marvel will do it right.
Okay,
Not,
but I
not
can
no,
imagine.
Andrew Garfield.
We don't speak about that, bro. What's that?
Who?
Andrew Garfield who? Amazing Spider-Man who? I can imagine, bro. Bro, if Elijah was here right now, bro, he would have all of our heads on a pedestal, bro. Cause he
Why
loves.
does he like Andrew
Yes,
Garfield
he
as Spider-Man?
does. Yes, he does. He loves him. But you know what? He ain't here, bro. So it ain't gonna be. That's not my issue right now.
My man was too sexy.
I'm not gonna
to
sit
play
here and say
Peter
he was the
Parker, my boy.
worst Spider-Man.
He wasn't. But it's just the movies they gave him were dog shit. The first one is okay. The second one is just garbage. But let's talk about Spider-Man and the Sinister Six, because we all know. I gotta pause the game for this because I'm probably gonna go off. We all know that Sony is gonna get their way. If you guys don't know, Morbius is gonna connect to the MCU apparently now.
And Venom.
And Venom.
What?
First of all, yeah, you probably forgot about that. I told you about it a long time ago.
Morbius, I remember he has a movie and stuff coming out, but how does he connect to
They
Venom?
show Vulture in the trailer. Michael Keaton. They show him in the trailer. Which is, by
Oh,
the way,
yeah,
the
yeah,
after
yeah,
credit
yeah.
scene, clowns. If you can't tell, it is the after credit scene, clowns. Oh, they didn't
I
spoil
don't
the
think anything
after
that
credit
happened.
scene in the trailer. Bite me.
The only reason why people are saying it's not the after credits because I don't think they would be stupid enough to show the after credits in the trailer.
It's fucking
Kevin,
Sony.
Kevin, what did Black Panther do? What? No, tell me. I'm gonna make you look like a clown on the podcast. What did Black Panther do? Tell me. Miguel, educate the class, please.
So Kevin, in one of the trailer, when he walks out and talks to the press, they actually show that in one of the trailer. And guess what that was? It was a post-credit scene.
Oh, mid-credit scene. Oh my god.
Kevin,
Big
is
deal.
that not
What
after
a
the
big
credits?
reveal.
Is that not after the
But that's-
credits?
that is completely
Is
different,
that
though.
not? No, it's not. They showed the
Like, it is
post-credit scene
definitely-
in
Yes,
the
it is.
trailer.
There's a difference.
No,
Is there
there
a
isn't, bro.
difference in the
They
shock
showed
value
the
shown in
trailer.
both of those
Bro,
after-credit scenes?
and they did it with Ant-Man and the Wasp, too. They showed the post-credit scene for that in the trailer.
Oh, the ant. Oh, he jumping around. Oh, okay.
That it don't matter. They still showed it.
I'll let you have
Regardless, they're connecting. Do you guys see what I gotta deal with, bro? Do you guys see what I gotta deal with, bro? Wait till this podcast is over. Wait till it's over. Sony's getting their way. If you guys don't know, me and Eric made a video way back. This was when they had officially announced, oh, Spider-Man is out of the MCU because Sony wanted to have a dick fit over it and blah, blah, blah. And we made a video about why this was fucking stupid and why they were doing this. And then they announced he was coming back. And I made a video on the Morbius trailer, which is old. Really old. It's a lazy video, but I made it. Where I said, this is atrocious. Number one, I don't want Tom Hardy in the MCU. I don't. You know why? Because I personally don't think him and Tom Holland are gonna have good chemistry. That's number one. It could work. It could work because Tom Hardy is a good actor.
This is what I said. I told Tyler this. If they're going to do what I think they're going to do, this is what I think they're going to do. They're going to keep Tom Holland for their Sony-verse, but it's still going to acknowledge the MCU. Like, none of the Sony-verse characters, like freaking Venom or Morbius or any of those are going to arrive there. They're just
Like,
going
it'll
to
be like-
acknowledge the MCU.
But what
Like,
if
it would be like they'll
when-
make a Spider-Man and Venom movie, and then in that movie, Spider-Man will be like, oh, I remember when Captain America did that one thing that one day,
Yeah.
but like, never
this is
show
my
him
thing,
in
though.
the...
See,
That's
I'm
what I'm
okay
saying,
with
that's
that.
exactly-
I'm perfectly fine with that. But this is my issue, though. If Sony pulls their heads out of their asses and gives us 2 R-rated movies that should be R-rated in Morbius and Venom, I say Morbius because if you watch the Spider-Man animated show, it should be R-rated. First of all, if you've never seen the Spider-Man animated show, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Disney Plus, get on that shit.
I watched it a long time ago.
Second of all, Venom 2 should be rated R. If we learned anything from that first movie, it should have been rated R. I'm sorry. Was it cool to see Venom bite somebody's head off? Absolutely. Was it cool to see it with no blood? Fuck no. And no, I'm not one that's always craving an R rating because violent movies can still be good with a PG-13 rating. A Quiet Place is a perfect example of that.
What's our next move?
But we need to start paying attention, bro. Logan, amazing movie. Both Deadpool movies, very good
I cried to
movies.
this day.
Logan is very good. Birds of Abomination, which is a piece of shit movie. It is garbage.
What movie?
Birds of Prey.
Nah, I don't know what movie that is, bro.
I mean, don't watch it. It's a waste of time. But you know, even Birds of Prey, I have to give it credit where credit is due. They went for the R rating, and it made money. And people with no brain cells liked it. There were a lot of people that were, oh, Birds of Prey was better than Joker. Listen, if you're telling me Birds of Prey was better than Joker, I need your head examined. I seriously need your head examined.
We need to give you a daily dose of.
You know, you do know. I'm gonna throw in this gem. You guys do know that Birds of Prey has a better Rotten Tomato score than Joker, right?
Huh?
What?
No.
I'm serious.
Wait.
I'm serious.
Let me see this. Where is this?
I'm pretty sure that it does.
You're not gonna sit there and tell me, Joker, 2019 Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Get the no. I refuse.
Look. Go look it up.
I'm looking it up.
I'm gonna keep talking. Go ahead. I'm gonna keep looking it up. If Birds of Prey proved anything, was it 69, right? I think.
69, 70 for Birds of Prey. No.
I told you.
No. The bullshit.
I told you.
And Joker was the masterpiece, bro. Ed, what?
Listen,
What
that's
are these
beside the
critics
point.
thinking?
Because people
That's
need their fucking heads examined. The same people that thought Captain Marvel was the messiah of the MCU. Like, bro, what are you smoking? Oh my god, it's a female superhero. Who cares? Who cares? Stop it with the... You know what? I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that right now.
I feel like you should have a dedicated video for Captain
No,
Marvel.
I'm not doing that because I'm getting my channel shut down if that's the case. Moving on, because we're running out of time over here, bro. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. If we learned anything from those movies, it's that R-rated superhero movies succeed.
Yes, sir.
We need R-rated superhero movies. I'm not saying everything should be rated R, because that's not what I'm saying, bro. I don't need an R-rated Captain America movie where he's cutting people's heads off with the shield. I don't need that.
Oh, shit. It would be
Although
dope,
that
you
sounds
can't
pretty
lie.
dope, but that's not the point, bro. We keep it PG. Oh, who am I kidding?
The day Disney makes a R-rated Deadpool movie, that'll sort everything.
That's another thing. I don't even think they're gonna ever do
That's
that.
something that should be R-rated. That's something that, like, even though Disney, we understand, but that's just a
The
series
Disney
that
CEO said
already...
they might do it.
But it's like a company like Disney needs to understand that if you're gonna pick up a company like Marvel, you know they have characters who are violent in certain areas. So,
Exactly.
you know, you're gonna have
You're
to
gonna
pick
pick
a
up.
movie
You're
for
gonna
that
pick up
character.
Wolverine and tone him down. Yeah. Alright. Good luck with that one.
He got fucking kitty paws. Wow.
God.
I think they're just gonna tone down on the blood. I don't think they're gonna tone down on his nature.
Yeah, I mean, for the record, the X-Men movies before Logan were PG-13 and they were pretty fine with the violence. Apocalypse got pretty violent in that one amazing scene in Apocalypse where he went berserk. Remember when he was Weapon X?
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, X-Men Apocalypse is one of the most underrated comic book movies. Don't at me.
Dude,
But-
Quicksilver in X-Men is so good.
That's an understatement.
I would give that to them. They definitely did that character better than Marvel did. But we don't talk about
You
that.
think?
Dodge that.
But let's get back on Spider-Man, please, because I had one more other thing. So, Spider-Man, we all know Sony's gonna get their way. We all know if Sony gets their way with the MCU, being connected with their shit, we already know more than likely they're getting the MCU, and we're gonna get Sinister Six. I would not do Sinister Six for a very long time. And I mean very long time. It's not needed right now. Nobody's asking for Sinister Six. Nobody.
It's either nobody asking for Spider-Man's death, which, if they want to introduce Miles, which at some point they will do.
They have to do it.
No, because they can keep Peter alive and still introduce Miles.
You're not gonna do
True.
Kane I know, but they're not gonna do Kane Miles Morales is a necessity at this point. Number one, you already teased him. Number two, more than likely, I will bet the house and the cat they're gonna do Kane the Conqueror. And if they do Kane the Conqueror, Guess who's coming in as Spider-Man, bro?
They
Miles
could bring
Morales.
Miles in from another universe.
It's either Miles Morales or they do.
Tobey Maguire. Yo.
They could do that. They could do
But that
that.
man's too old now.
Or they could do Andrew Garfield. Or they could do Ben Reilly Spider-Man. I forgot what the name of his Spider-Man is. I think Scarlet Spider.
Ben Reilly. Yeah.
Which one is that one?
The one with the hoodie. That he wears the hoodie and the blue sweater.
And the spider's like to sideways.
That's.
I don't remember the name of his Spider-Man, but that Spider-Man could be.
Spider.
Okay, Scarlet Spider.
There's two of that. There's him and then there's another version.
Okay. That they would do that also. They need to focus on Spider-Man and the storyline with him on the run. I swear to God and everything I love. If they take the ending from Spider-Man Far From Home and use it as a cop-out for a stupid-ass MCU joke, I will walk out of that theater faster than you can breathe. We've all been making jokes. Oh, the Skrulls are gonna disguise themselves as Peter, and they're gonna be like, oh, see, I'm Peter, and that's Spider-Man. No, that is the easy way out. Don't do that. That is the easy way out. That shows that you're lazy, you're not creative, and you don't want to have fun with it. And I know those are three things that Marvel are not. So don't do it. Kraven needs to be the villain of Spider-Man 3. We've heard the rumors Kraven might be villain. A lot of people have been making fan theories about it. I heard some things about Wakanda. I forgot about it. I'm not really going to get into it because there's a lot of things we need to go over. But Kraven, number one, it's a villain we've never seen. Number two, Kraven is a very interesting villain. Which, by the way, I gotta give credit to Spider-Man and the MCU. They're doing a good job at giving us villains we've never seen. That's what I want. That's what a lot of people want also. I know a lot of people complain, oh, well, can they stop doing people that aren't connected to Tony Stark? They did it with Vulture and did it with Mysterio. First of all...
Now, supposedly, he's supposed to be Wakandan.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna be introduced.
I know, I was just gonna say
cool.
that if they do Kraven, it's not gonna be connected... What?
He's the, let me search this up to make sure I'm right.
Okay. First of all, Vulture was amazing. Mysterio was amazing. Because of the performances. I don't care if they were... First of all, it was a nice twist that they were connected to Iron Man. It wasn't obvious. With Vulture, that was one thing. But with Mysterio, I legit did not see it coming that he was going to be connected with Iron Man in some way, shape, or form. Is it a little cheesy that they've been connecting it to Vulture OD? Yes. I mean, to Iron Man? Yes. However, you give us Kraven, we're not going to complain. Simple. He can't be connected to... How is he going to be connected to Iron Man? Oh, yeah. Iron Man went on a wild safari and screwed Wakanda.
Hey, listen. If they did that, I wouldn't be surprised. Tony, he did a lot of things. Hey.
Shut up. Don't give them ideas, bro.
I can see Kraven being
Iron
like
Man blew up
a man for
Kraven's-
hire, a gun for hire type of man.
Oh my god.
Iron Man blew up Kraven's home while conducting a weapons test.
You're giving them ideas. Stop giving them ideas, bro. Let me finish what I was saying. We were already bombarded with teases for Sinister Six and Amazing Spider-Man 2, and it never happened. Good. It would have failed.
Kraven.
A lot of...
Kraven could be the introduction to Sinister Six because he is one of the
Yeah, I know.
founders of it.
I know. A lot of characters need to be introduced for this to work and need more than one movie for us to fully understand the motivations of these villains. Norman Osborn will be the key for this working, and Dr. Octopus as well. I'm convinced Norman Osborn will be introduced into Spider-Man one way or another. If Norman Osborn is not the key to the Sinister Six, it will be Dr. Octopus. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, they already did Dr. Octopus in the original Sam Raimi trilogy. Okay.
Well, that's like... That could be eventually, like, 2 decades later. Like, that's not going to be a big deal. It's not like... I don't know. I can't think of something.
It's just like if they do Green Goblin now. I'm not going to complain because they're going to do it right. But say what you want about the original trilogy.
I want an ultimate Green Goblin. Like him turn into that monster breathing fire type shit.
No,
something I would
that's
like to
too
see.
much. That's too much. They're not gonna go full comic book like Into the Spider-Verse.
No.
Into the Spider-Verse was something that
Yeah,
embraced
that's
it.
different, but I would like to see it, but done right. Like you know, don't rush it.
I don't know,
Have
man.
it actually like pen out and have it have meaning like behind it.
That
Because if
CGI
you
is
just
gonna have
come
to
out
be
of
on
nowhere,
point.
it is Marvel. I mean, Marvel does fuck up sometimes with their CG, but
Black
most of the
Panther.
time they're.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say? I
But
had
most
something
of the
to say
time, it's cool.
about Spider-Man. Um,
Got about 15
I have
minutes left.
something to say about Spider-Man. Keep talking. I'll remember.
Okay, but we need at least 2 movies with them teasing it, and we need to see another movie.
Oh,
What?
you just reminded me. That's what I was gonna say. Look, I'm pretty sure I've had this discussion with you before, but the new phase of Marvel needs to, yeah, they're gonna focus on the characters that are already here and need to tie up loose ends with their stories, like Thor. But we also need the introduction of new characters. So, if you
So
do Spider-Man, then you would have to do a lot more movies to introduce these villains. But you would also need to expand the universe even more. With whether that's with Doctor Strange and the multiverse, which opens up the gateway for new heroes, and maybe that's how they'll bring Miles into Spider-Man. Who knows? But
Bringing it back, how you were saying, introducing new characters, right? I want to bring it back to Black Widow, because I was talking to Tyler and I was telling him that I have a feeling, being that Thunderbolt Ross is in the trailer for Black Widow, that somehow, some way, he is trying to set up the Thunderbolts, and that one of the members is either going to be the Iron Maiden, if she does turn bad in Black Widow, and Taskmaster. I do believe that their two are gonna be part of his team if that becomes a
I
thing.
forgot about Taskmaster. Yo, I
Yeah.
think literally that's the only reason I'm excited for Black Widow.
Amen. Amen. Eric, you just got on my side for fucking up with Kang. You on my side for that.
Taskmaster, bro.
Sorry about
He looks so
Taskmaster. I was.
clean. I mean, don't get me wrong, he looked like a Power Ranger, but
Listen, bro. Listen, Marvel. If you're listening to this, listen to my exact words. If you fuck up Taskmaster, there will be an issue, bro.
Me and Tyler was also talking, and I was telling him, what if Taskmaster is somebody from Natasha's past, like an
bro, he most
ex-boyfriend type
definitely is,
of
because
character?
in the trailer, you can see the way she looks at him, and I'm just gonna assume she sees him without his helmet on, and somebody she.
No,
there's
she
no
looking
way-
at him like, nigga, how the fuck you know how to fight like me? What the fuck?
Nah, but yeah, I was telling Tyler that probably he's gonna end up being like an ex-boyfriend type of shit, and that's the reason why he also knows how to fight more like her. Because not only does he could copy your move, but he also trained with her, and that's the reason why.
The amount of people, bro.
Honestly, this is why I think that her movie is taking place back.
Is Raptor Civil
Back
War?
from where she comes from. Come from Russia, right?
Yeah.
That's why they're talking about the program she was in and introducing her sisters, whatever. Because it has to be somebody she knows. And then everybody was like, it has to be Hawkeye because he knows how to use a bow and arrow. Maybe he just fought Hawkeye. That's
gonna be
why
so
he knows how to use a
dumb.
bow and arrow.
Hawkeye's in jail, bro. Or he's on house arrest. One or the other.
Yeah, it is house arrest. Because it takes place right after Civil War.
I don't mind if he's just like he trained with her and all that, but that ex-boyfriend shit, nah. I wouldn't be up for that.
Bro, I was
Bro, if
rewatching
that shit comes true,
Captain
Kevin, you owe me
movies.
something.
Bro,
Winter Soldier.
don't
I'm
bet
not-
with
I'm
him,
not
bro,
saying it's not
because
gonna
he was right about the goddamn cat, bro. I'm not.
Wait, who's right about?
No.
Miguel, what were you right about?
So
Nothing, bro. Nothing. He was right about nothing, bro. Moving on, bro. No.
Confused.
That was legendary.
Can we wrap this up, please? I have one more big point, and then we can get out of here.
Let's go.
X-Men and the Fantastic Four. They need to take their time with these two franchises or teams or whatever. Casting needs to be on point and perfect. Are you gonna replace Hugh Jackman? Absolutely not.
Yes.
That doesn't mean you get somebody that is not right for the job. I've seen a billion people. Keanu Reeves, Tom Hardy, Zac Efron. I saw one for Wolverine. I don't fucking know. Listen, just get somebody
like
that is gonna do it right.
I feel like Keanu Reeves, you gotta give it to the man. He's been doing his job for years. But at the same time, he is growing old.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
Ain't man like 50 something or something? Ain't Paul Rudd like 50?
He doesn't age, Kevin. He doesn't age.
Yeah, he's growing.
Yo, but to be honest, there's no problem with having an older Wolverine, because there's plenty of times in the comics where he's hella old and he's still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't want an old Logan. That's basically what they did with Logan.
Yeah, but like he died at the end of that. I would like to see like an old Logan like stick around.
Yeah, I know.
Like he's seen some
With the casting, bro, they need to just take their time. I would love it if they could write the old cast of the Dark Phoenix side of X-Men, just cast them in the new ones. Because realistically, the problem with Dark Phoenix was not the cast. The cast was just given a shitty script. If you could find any way to get Quicksilver from there into the MCU, take my money, bro.
Yeah, but that's
gonna be like,
that's the thing that's the thing with like having to either bring up the X-Men through a different universe. That's how they're in the 616, because that's the Earth they're on.
I don't think they can do that because it's like, when you think about it, people are gonna be like, wait a minute, ain't this a Fox movie?
Or they'll have to. It's not like they can just do a continuity wipe and be like, yeah, so that Quicksilver never existed. The one from X-Men has always been the only Quicksilver. And then they'd have to be like, oh, Wanda is the daughter of
Magneto.
Of Magneto, and she's always been, but you never knew that until now.
Yeah, that would be some fucked up shit. Nah, but what about actors for Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four, we already know, bro. We already know. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt as Invisible Woman and Reed Richards.
I would love that.
If
But
they
what about
don't do
Human
that,
Torch?
Human Torch, I've seen Zac Efron was one of the ones that people wanted. I can totally see that. Don't laugh. He's a good actor. Don't laugh, bro. He can do it. I will not sleep on him. He can do it. The thing realistically, it could be anybody. It just has to be somebody with a good, deep voice. Honestly, you could just bring back the one from the old one, from the 2005 one. It wouldn't matter. People really...
How old is that guy right now?
It's just a voice. It doesn't matter. Because more than likely, when they get introduced, they're already going to have their powers. I can see them giving Fantastic Four the Black Panther treatment where they're already established.
It's true, because I'm not gonna lie, with movies like Fantastic Four, I'm tired of seeing our origin story like this. How I got my powers.
It's interesting.
Hey, I mean, I wouldn't mind an origin story after the last origin story we got, okay?
No. It's interesting to have an origin story, but what more do you want? If they're trapped in that Quantum City, we've been living here, we got disabilities from living here. Done. Keep it moving.
They just gotta do what they did with Spider-Man, that's it.
Yes.
This is why, right?
Do something like that.
Leaning towards the DC side real quick. This is why I have a problem with. This is the only problem I have with the new Batman movie. They're making another Batman movie with a new actor, still going towards the fact that he's not Batman yet. Or it's supposed to be his first
beginning stage. Bro, Eric, I love you, bro. Listen, save it for next week, bro, because that's when we doing our DC video, bro. I'm telling you, we gonna rip DC. Me and you, bro, we ripping DC a new asshole, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all don't want to miss that, but we are, unfortunately, I wish we could talk about this more. We are unfortunately out of time. Unfortunately, blame Sony, not me, for making video clips longer than 60 minutes. So, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys stuck all the way through. I hope you guys enjoyed this return to format for us. Next week, be on the lookout for the future of the DCEU. Oh my god. Bro.
Oh.
Y'all thought we went
I
off
think
on
DCU
this?
should just stick to animated movies, bro.
Shh, Eric, shh. Don't give it away the goodies, bro. We gotta wait it. Thank you guys
I
so
might have to watch
much.
Birds of Prey before this, do I?
If you want. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and just be on the lookout for that DC video. See you guys. Take care. Stay safe.